Hey, I'm not walking, but I'm still calling this day 311. Thank you for coming along with me on my sitting. I'm calling this 311 because I really wanted to do a follow up to yesterday. Well, I've been posting a lot. I've been posting a lot, partly because I've just been so. Quick recap. Through this week, I've had some really weird things happen because I've gone off that one med and now I'm back on that one med, and I've just taken dose number two. Feeling better. The withdrawal symptoms are pretty much gone. I trust my reflexes now, so I'm going to drive into work tomorrow. Um, I wasn't so sure I could really react to time if I were to get into a tight spot on a 60-mile-an-hour freeway. So I hadn't been driving much this week. But I wanted to also talk about the fact that on Sunday, I took all those really cool pictures. I was feeling pretty good. And then I went to do a video, and I couldn't walk. My leg was literally, my right leg was literally, I don't know, jabbing, stabbing pain. And I couldn't quite tell if it was joint pain. It didn't really feel like it was the hip itself. It felt more like nerve pain. And then it dawned on me, it's like, well, okay, so I already knew that I've been, I kind of chalked it up to inflammatory foods from the refined sugars that I'd been eating. But then it's like, wait a minute, an off-label um, use of duloxetine is in fact um, uh, to reduce pain or to change pain sensation, especially nerve pain. So I'm like, okay, that could be what I'm feeling. Is that now that I'm off, or was off the duloxetine, that I'm now feeling nerve pain in my legs that had maybe been there all the time and I just didn't know it. Another reason to go back on the pill because I can't really walk. I can't get the exercise in if I'm having that kind of pain. So it could be a combination of both the inflammation and the pill, probably. So we'll see now. I'm going to try to cut back on the refined sugars. I'm going to again keep it back on a daily dose of it. See if see if my ability to walk improves. Because I really need to be able to walk. So one of the other things I did not talk about extensively was how the duloxetine seemed to have an effect on the behaviors associated with ADHD. And that's why I discovered I had ADHD in the first place, because as a little boy, apparently I must have learned to mask ADHD, cover it up, try to, just cope with it mentally. And the behaviors sort of changed when I took the pill because became suddenly obvious that things that, like procrastination is very common on ADHD or with ADHD. And on the pill, it seems to have been just amplified. I have been procrastinating on everything. My motivations have changed. If it's not something that I really want to do, I just have no interest. And so my apartment's taking a hit. I'm embarrassed to show you what it looks like right now. All those kinds of things. So going on the pill concerns me because I really can't continue that procrastination problem. So that's the upsides and the downsides to going back on duloxetine. Part two. We'll see. But I definitely feel more energetic today. I don't have the the little ping pings going off in my head, like I had, which were annoying, and I couldn't, like I say, it was affecting my ability to think, concentrate, all kinds of problems. But I'm back on it again. So hopefully this time when we have to come back off of it when we switch treatments, maybe this summer we'll be doing a different treatment. Um, we'll taper this time rather than going cold turkey because the pharmacy couldn't fill the pill, and I couldn't get the whatever. So you're thinking, okay, what are the alternate treatments? Well, my physician actually, I threw to him the idea of ketamine therapy, which is sort of the hot thing the last 10 years or so. You see all kinds of people doing it now. There's different ways to do it. The one system that's a mail order and I guess online consulting because they can see you, know how you're reacting to it, right? Um, that particular service that my friend uses is not available in Minnesota, so that was kind of a bummer. It's a relatively affordable versus the clinic that's just down the street. They're $500 a shot, and they want like what 6 to 10 or something treatments. Um, wow. So I got to still look into what could be used to make up for that. Um, we'll see. But he also talked about magnetic therapy, which again is sort of this alternative mechanism for treating depression. Um, so that's what's on the agenda when I get eventually to see the specialist. We'll talk about these other treatments rather than using traditional meds, and and see if I can't reduce the negative impacts with some other method to get the result I want, which is feeling good about myself, um, you know, wanting to do things that I really should be doing, you know, motivations, um, lifting again. I really, you know, the muscles that I had strengthened, they're starting to decline because I haven't been lifting, and I can definitely tell the difference. Um, so I just wanted to give you a quick update on what's happening, why I'm not walking. Um, I really should try to figure out some other way to get my heart rate up, though. So we'll work on that. See you later. Bye.